Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. The roadmap has been updated, so let us check out the changes. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to my latest channel member, TGIM. Thank you so much for the support, it is truly appreciated. So, starting with the changes to the release viewer, there are a couple of new additions to the 3.18 column. First up, we have time trial race missions, which states, these missions are being added throughout the Stanton system, and players will be able to test their skills versus set times, earning rewards based on performance, and even unlocking more tracks as they progress. Now, this actually sounds pretty amazing. I do love that Star Citizen already has a huge racing scene, and I am so excited that CIG are now including some major support for this career path. Although racing won't be my main focal point in the Persistent universe, it is going to be great to have something of great contrast outside of the normal missions, or maybe salvaging in 3.18, I suppose, taking a break and getting some racing practice in, not to mention the inclusion of progression and earning rewards, so likely hooked into the reputation system. Now, I am actually very excited for this and look forward to seeing what they involve and the vehicles that we can use to take part in them, plus what rewards we could earn. And although we knew about many of the new tracks that have been seen in the files all around the Stanton system, it was a very nice unexpected addition. So the next new 3.18 addition to the release viewer is the Gen12 Scene Renderer, which is the new rendering architecture to improve performance. And this milestone renders every scene object through the new renderer with optimizations and additional features, such as Vulcan, which will come at a later date. So, of course, there are many other Gen 12 conversions going on, but the most significant conversion was the scene renderer, which should bring some very beneficial improvements to performance. And this isn't the end for the Gen 12 renderer, there is still a lot more to do, not to mention for 3.18, Gen 12 won't even be optimized, so any improvements that we see are just the kind of out-of-the-box performance gains, and more gains will come down the road as they optimize it. So great that they managed to get this working for 3.18, and here's hoping that the vast majority of us see some performance gains. So next up we have the Sandbox Prison Activities, which passed its final review for Alpha 3.18 and has now become committed on the release viewer, which, as I'm sure you all know, expands on the gameplay within the prisons with a new suite of missions and sandbox activities to give inmates more ways to make merits or aid in their escape. So good to see more of 3.18 getting committed there. Now next up we have a new addition to the progress tracker, which is the Crusader Spirit, and this new edition says, building, balancing and implementing Crusader Industries' small multi-crew ship, the Spirit, into the game. So the Crusader Spirit has 50 weeks work on the progress tracker, which comes to a close in mid-June, so it does look like it's currently in progress, but still has a bit more time left until completion. And to finish with, there was one removal from the progress tracker, which is the Anvil Legionnaire, and this is due to the Legionnaire awaiting a gameplay dependency from Squadron 42. So as always, it's a shame when something gets removed, but in all honesty, I wasn't expecting to see this ship anytime soon, and it will eventually come back when it's ready. I do wonder what this dependency is though. So there it is, that is the roadmap update for this fortnight. As I say, very happy to see the racing missions coming about, and I really hope that I can compete in my Dragonfly or other ground vehicles, but getting some good practice in for ship flight won't be unappreciated either. With that said though, that is it for this video. For the latest on Alpha 3.18 and its testing, do check out my latest video highlighting the last Evocati patch, and if you do appreciate my videos, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. We also have quite a lot to discuss today over at twitch.tv/supermacbrother, including this update to the roadmap, what we're going to see in 3.18 and the RSI Galaxy, and of course anything else that comes to mind, so I do hope to see you over there. You are all more than welcome, the link is in the description below. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, huge thank you to my patrons and channel members, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.